The Lodestone by Sheila Hodgson, with David March as M.R. James, Mark Straker as Francis Lippiat, and Moir Leslie as Eleanor Howard. The Lodestone.
It never ceases to amaze me, the behaviour, the pettiness, the sheer oddity of one's memory. My life at Eton and King's has not, I think, been entirely without incident. Yet, looking back, what I remember are not the great triumphs, not the major leaps forward, but strange, unrelated little episodes. A small boy who came up to me on the cricket field. "Excuse me, sir, are you the provost?" "Yes," I said. "Yes," he said, "I thought you were," and went away. And again, the morning spent invigilating at some examination, when I caught a student scribbling on the back of his Latin paper. He was sketching me. Impudent, intolerable. And yet, you see, the liveliness, the accuracy. Francis Lippiat could draw. He could not translate Homer, but my word, he could draw. A fact which came to my mind some years later, when George Masterman of the Masterman Press had asked me to recommend an illustrator for my book on English abbeys.
I'm sorry to make an issue of this, Dr. James. It was, however, on your recommendation. You gave us the name.
Francis Lippiat, yes, indeed. I think very highly of Lippiat's work, Mr. Masterman. He did some fine studies of the chapel at King's. He possesses an eye not just for the externals of a building, the shape of a tower. He can catch the atmosphere.
Possibly.
You have his portfolio?
I have.
He has finished the sketch of Ford Abbey, the Priory at Montacute, Wenlock Ruins?
Yes.
Capital, excellent.
Dr. James, have you seen these pictures?
Not as yet.
I have shown them to my board of directors. Our unanimous decision is that we reject the lot.
You? Oh, surely. Oh, come. Well, may I look?
Please do.
I cannot believe they are so devoid of merit. Rumsey, yes. A good, clear angle on the tower. Nice detail about the belfry.
And nothing strikes you as odd?
On the contrary, I consider the draftsmanship splendid. The composition first class. And Oh.
You have found it.
Bless my soul.
A huge Gothic tombstone inscribed, "Let the waters rise up."
How very strange.
Dr. James, is there any such tombstone at Rumsey?
No.
Thank you. We wrote to Mr. Lippiat, pointing out his mistake. He wrote back, apologizing. Several weeks later, we received this.
The Benedictine cloister at Winchcombe. Yes, I remember it well. Good heavens.
He has drawn that ridiculous tomb again. The thing reappears in all his drawings, getting closer and larger every time. We wrote on Wednesday, demanding an explanation and a new set of sketches. Yesterday, that arrived in the mid-morning post.
Reading Abbey. But the tombstone is occupying the entire foreground.
As you say. I have no wish to criticize you in any way, Dr. James, or question your judgment. You recommended the young man. Doubtless you acted in good faith, but are you certain this protégé of yours is entirely sane?
I can only regret it. Masterman, my dear fellow, I'm at a loss.
So we, unless we can find another artist rather quickly.
How very unfortunate. I simply cannot understand. Let me talk to the boy.
Dr. James, we have a publication date. The printers are waiting.
Oh, please give me a little time. Perhaps Mr. Lippiat is ill.
If you insist. But only till the end of November. I have a commitment to the booksellers.
He wants what? Who is he? What? Doctor? I didn't send for a doctor. Yes?
Colonel Lippiat, good morning, sir.
Oh, you were not invited to my house.
No, I took the liberty of calling.
Why?
I must speak to your son on a matter of some urgency.
You're misinformed, sir. I have no son.
Forgive me, I understood that Mr. Francis Lippiat lived here.
Nephew. Damn nuisance. Gone away now.
Oh, I see. Perhaps you have his address?
Yes?
Capital. Perhaps I could have it?
Why?
As I said, a matter of some urgency. He is illustrating a book of mine.
Oh, God, I know who you are.
Montague James, my card, sir.
So that clown from Cambridge who ruined Frankie's life. Get out!
Colonel Lippiat, this is not courteous or even comprehensible.
Out!
Certainly not. I make a simple request for information why you should reply with abuse.
You persuaded the boy to give up his academic career.
With the best will in the world, he had no academic career. He had, however, a marked talent for colour and design.
I paid good money for a sound education, and you encouraged him to mess about with paint.
My suggestion, as I recall it, was commercial art. There is a considerable
You'll be
future...
telling me next there was a future for Sodom and Gomorrah.
Not according to the Bible. Come, come. Your nephew is a person of character and intelligence. I am sure you can trust him.
Yeah, well, fond of the lad, only relation. Wanted to do me best, but art!
And if you would be good enough to tell me where he is...
Some bloody village in Cornwall.
I should welcome more precise information.
Well, stay there. Wrote it down on a bit of paper. Man of the world, got to be tolerant, reasonable person, but art! For God's sake, who would have thought that was it?
That's right, sir. An artist. He's been in Tregarth these last 3 days. You'll find him in the churchyard, like as not. Sits around. Funny habit. Sits around making pictures of stones and graves. Something to do with church history, would it be?
I have no idea what he thinks he's doing.
Well, there's got to be a reason. Very odd. There was a stranger come to Tregarth only last week. They were asking about graves, too.
I am looking for a young man, a Mr. Francis Lippiat.
Yes, me dear, I heard you the first time. Ask at the vicarage, I would. You go down that path. That's the vicarage, see, over there. And that's the vicar looking at you out the top window.
Dr. James? Dr. James! I thought I reckoned... Good Lord, what on earth are you doing here?
Mr. Lippiat, we must talk.
What a surprise. Oh, you're a long way from Cambridge, sir.
Not from choice, I assure you. It is extremely cold. Is there anywhere we can go? I would prefer to get out of this wind.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm so sorry. I've taken a room in the High Street. Follow me.
I followed him across a patch of ragged grass while the trees creaked under gusts of air and the rooks called above us. At his Spartan lodgings, he sat me down in front of a grossly inadequate fire.
Dr. James, I regret the inconvenience. You've been put to a lot of trouble.
Yes.
I can explain.
Can you? Can you indeed, Mr. Lippiat? You have offended the Masterman press, you have probably lost your commission, and you have bitterly disappointed me. Your first job, what possessed you?
I don't know.
What are you doing, wasting your time in Cornwall? Do you realize there is a publication date? Where are your sketches? What is this on the table? Bless my soul, not again.
I'm sorry. I know my behaviour is absurd, impossible. But I can't stop drawing that tombstone. I see it in my dreams. It haunts me day and night. My hand moves of its own volition. Oh. Let the waters rise up! Let the waters rise up!
I see. Yes. Perhaps we should have medical advice. You are in a poor, nervous state.
Either I am losing my mind, or somebody has put a curse on me.
Oh, nonsense. It would be pleasant if you could make a cup of tea.
Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me.
We will not talk of curses or witchcraft. There is a logical explanation for your troubles.
The stone exists, you know. I have done nothing but research for weeks. The stone is mentioned in a history of Judge Geoffrey's. It was put up in memory of the witch.
Do be careful with that kettle.
She was burnt in this village, in Tregarth, in 1691.
If the lady was lamentably burnt, I fail to see how there can be a grave or a headstone.
No. It was a memorial. Her mother had it built, and I am going to find it.
He ranted on in this manner for some time, while the room filled slowly with smoke, and I drank cup after cup of quite abominable tea. After a while I persuaded him to take me over to the vicarage, where the vicar had stopped peering out of the top window and greeted us at the front door with somewhat suspicious alacrity.
Good afternoon. I believe you are a stranger to the village.
This is Dr. James.
My name is Bodmin. Matthew Bodmin. How do you do?
How do you do?
The weather, I fear, is getting worse. Please, come in and wipe your feet. Have you travelled far, sir?
From Cambridge.
Aha. The seat of all learning, I am told.
Not by anyone who happens to come from Oxford.
A humorist. Excuse me, Mr. Lippiat. I'm afraid you've left the front gate open. Would you be good enough to shut it?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Take him away.
What? Forgive me, I didn't quite catch...
If you're a friend of his, take him back to Cambridge at once.
Good heavens, has he offended you?
Not at all. But I really cannot have this. He's going from cottage to cottage offering bribes, which is a waste of time and an open invitation to fraud. He's upsetting the whole village. I gather he's looking for some bizarre memorial, and it is not here, Dr. James. It has never been here. Do I make myself plain?
Yes, it is, I agree, a deplorable obsession. I only wish I understood. You say this tombstone, this thing inscribed, let the waters rise up.
It does not exist. I have been in the parish for several years, and I should most certainly know. The boy is suffering from a delusion.
That, alas, is all too probable.
I'm reasonably expert in such matters. I have examined the parish register. I admit the records only go back to 1693, as Tregarth was devastated by a flood in 1692, and most of the papers lost. But I assure you there is no trace of... Thank you so much, Mr. Lippiat. We have to beware of sheep. They get into the churchyard.
I didn't see any sheep. Listen, have you found the Tregarth stone?
The Reverend Mr. Bodmin has just been explaining to me, Francis. It is not here.
Not? But have you asked all the villagers?
Yes, my dear young man. And so have you. There is no point in continuing.
Quite. Now, the next problem is to find transport. We really must get back to the station. Is there a carriage available?
Not in the village.
Oh, dear me.
Look, are you certain?
I am sorry. This is becoming tiresome. You are the second visitor to ask absurd questions about a witch's headstone. There was someone else only last week.
Someone else? Somebody else was trying to find the stone?
Coincidence. I see it has started to rain.
Oh, well, you'd better take my pony trap.
We drove between sodden hedges while the rain poured down from a damp November sky. Lippiat had fallen into a deep gloom. His hands shook very slightly. He had not spoken since we left the vicarage. At a turn in the lane, the trap slowed to avoid a farm cart. To my astonishment, he leapt to his feet, jumped out, and disappeared across the fields, shouting something like, "Tell the publishers not to worry." I must confess I felt exceedingly angry. As a gesture, it was both discourteous and futile. There was no way out of Tregarth except by rail. I sat getting steadily colder in the waiting room at Tregarth Station. After half an hour, the door opened and he came in.
I'm sorry, sir.
There is no train to Exeter till 5:30.
This is all my fault.
Yes.
Look, I said I was sorry, honestly. And by the way, I'm not going back to Cambridge.
Indeed. Would it be imprudent to ask where you are going?
Horden. It's a village in Dorset. I changed at Exeter, Honiton, Ilminster,
I
and
see.
Dover.
Don't put that wet umbrella on the seat.
Oh, sorry. I've been studying my notes on witchcraft. Well, I'd quite forgotten. They had a witch hunt in Horden. Don't you see? I could have made a mistake. I should be hunting for the stone in another village.
And another county, apparently.
I thought the dates were suspect. I'm not very good at research.
No.
But honestly, I am doing this for your sake, Dr. James.
You amaze me.
Well, once I find the headstone, I can put it out of my mind altogether. I can concentrate on your work.
That would be gratifying, particularly if you could do it before publication date.
Here's my train.
Sit down. It is going in the opposite direction, and it's not even going to stop here. We arrived at Horden early on Sunday morning. The village looked even smaller than Tregarth, a huddle of stone cottages. Its vicar was responsible for 3 or 4 churches, and we had great difficulty in finding him.
I really cannot help you. Excuse me, gentlemen, I have a morning service.
We're looking for a large Gothic headstone bearing the words...
Let the waters rise up. Yes, I know. Most peculiar. So sorry to disappoint you. To work, to work.
One moment, please, Mr. Mullins. We have only just arrived and told you nothing at all about our business. I fail to see how you can know.
Oh, I've been asked before.
You've been asked before?
Yes, the same question. Somebody a day or two back was asking the very same thing. Are you interested in the mathematics of coincidence?
No, but who was it?
But this is quite extraordinary. Wherever we go, Mr. Mullins, somebody has been before us. Could you describe the man?
Which was a woman. A young girl, most attractive.
Her name?
Oh, I've forgotten the name. I was bicycling over to St. Cuthman's. I have to serve St. Cuthman's, St. Peter's, and St. Agnes in the field. It's all go, sir.
Did
it's
you
all
find
go.
anything?
Yes.
You did?
I made a comprehensive search of the church records. I can tell you positively, your witch's memorial is not in Horden.
Damn! Mr. Lippiat, do remember where you are.
Have you come far? Oh, what a shame. I would offer you luncheon, but my cook's being confirmed.
Thank you, we have had breakfast of a sort.
But did you ask the villagers?
Unreliable. Between you and me, they would say anything for a pint of beer. No, the only safe guide is the parish register, and that goes back to 1793.
No earlier?
Unfortunately, no. 1793. Good day, good day. Nice to have met you both, and you must come again.
At which the Reverend Mr. Mullins jumped on his bicycle and vanished down a field path, waving one hand as he went. After a minute, he appeared again, shouting.
Winterset!
What? I beg your pardon?
Oh, God be gracious. I've had a thought. The young lady who came last week had made a list, a catalogue of all the villages which had any unusual monument, with particular reference to witchcraft. Did I mention she was looking for a monument for witch?
Yes, yes.
One of the names I distinctly remember. Winterset. It was Winterset. Now, why don't you go to Winterset and ask the vicar?
Possibly because we do not know where it is.
Where is it?
On the Salisbury Plain. Of course it is. Winterset is on the Salisbury Plain. Now, do let me know how you get on. I should be most interested.
Your mind out, sir. It was too late. Twisting round in an excess of cordiality, the Reverend Mr. Mullins shot head first into a ditch. He rose, totally unconcerned, and continued on his way. For our part, we returned to the station and made inquiries as to trains for Salisbury. There was nothing for several hours. I was in a somewhat less than amiable frame of mind when we did eventually arrive in Winterset.
Well, that must be the church, and the graveyard is over here.
He ran ahead of me, leaping over the gravestones. When I caught up with him, he had stopped as if petrified in mid-stride.
Dr. James. Dr. James, it's there.
I looked, and there indeed it stood, exactly as Lippiat had drawn the confounded thing. A great block of stone, carved with strange and intricate lines, and in the centre, as he said, the words, "Let the waters rise up." Bless my soul. Well, I congratulate you, Francis. Your search is at an end.
I've found it.
He fell on his knees in the wet grass and proceeded to touch the lettering, giving little gasps of pleasure. It was highly embarrassing, and I should have thought likely to cause pneumonia. As I watched, I became aware of somebody approaching across the churchyard. My sight is not good. At first I took the cloaked and hooded figure to be the vicar of the parish. Then I realized it was altogether too slight a form, and must be a woman.
Good evening.
She wore somber clothing. She had shiny black hair drawn high under a hood, and as she came near, I saw her eyes were so dark as to be almost expressionless.
I have been waiting such a long time.
For me? For me?
I knew you'd come.
Madam, if we are trespassing, I apologize. Allow me to explain.
It doesn't matter. You found the place at last.
Eleanor?
Oh, Francis, you stared so wildly, I thought you would never recognize me.
Well, this is extraordinary. I mean, Eleanor, of all people.
You know this young lady?
Oh, very well indeed. Oh, I do beg your pardon. Eleanor, may I present Dr. James from Cambridge? I expect you've heard of the great Dr. James.
She has the advantage of me.
My name is Eleanor Howard, Dr. James. I studied history under Dr. Buchanan, the class of 1889.
Indeed. One of the few ambitious females to grace our university. How do you do?
Eleanor got her first. She has a brilliant mind.
Obviously, Mr. Lippiat, or she would not have been at Cambridge at all.
You object to women students, Dr. James?
Madam, I might as well object to the incoming tide.
But what are you doing in Winterset?
Historical research, a paper for the Geographic magazine. But Francis, you took so long to get here.
Miss Howard, did you expect us?
Yes.
Why?
Certain things Francis told me at the May Day ball. I became interested.
You mean my stone?
Are you still drawing it, Francis?
What do you know about it?
It's mentioned in the diary of John Aubrey. John Aubrey was a 17th century writer.
Thank you, Miss Howard. I know who John Aubrey was.
Of
course, forgive me. According to Aubrey, the stone was erected in the winter of 1691, in memory of a local witch.
Strikes me as an act of reckless bad taste.
Did he say where it was built?
Oh, yes. At Tregarth in Cornwall.
But the stone is here, in Winterset.
From which we conclude that somebody moved it. Well, well. It has been a pleasure to meet you, Miss Howard. You will have to excuse us.
Where are you going?
I have every hope that we are both going back to Cambridge. Come along.
No.
Mr. Lippiat.
Well, we can't leave Eleanor. I mean, Miss Howard. How long have you been here? Where are you staying?
At the Antrobus. There is only one place in Winterset.
Well, can they put us up?
The question is academic, as we are not staying there.
I am.
Mr. Lippiat, I have indulged this bizarre fantasy of yours on the clear understanding that once the tombstone was found, you would return to work and deliver 8-line drawings to the Masterman press.
I'm sorry.
Are you refusing, sir?
I can't leave Eleanor.
Miss Howard seems eminently capable of looking after herself.
I'll start work soon, but just for the moment.
I regret there are no more moments available. I shall return to Cambridge and tell Masterman to cancel the contract. You will, I trust, have the common decency to return his advance money. I felt and sounded absurdly melodramatic. I made what I hoped was a dignified retreat across the graveyard. I looked back once and saw he was not even watching me. He stood in earnest conversation with the girl. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I wept inwardly for my book. I wept outwardly when I got to the station and found there were no trains till the morning. In my utter confusion, I was forced to seek lodgment at the Antrobus Arms.
A bed, my dear? Oh, yes, we can manage that. There's a young lady and a young gentleman staying here already. Not together, you understand, just acquaintances, or so they said. But then, they come from Cambridge.
I come from Cambridge, madam.
Oh, that's nice for you. You'll find the young lady and gentleman in the dining room.
I do not wish to meet them. May I see the room? And would it be beyond the realms of possibility to have a meal taken upstairs?
On a tray, you want it?
No, on a plate, if you would be so good. I could not bring myself to face the young couple again. I planned to slip away early the next day. I could cheerfully have slaughtered Francis Lippiat. And as for his female friend, there are many suitable places for decorative young women, but a university is not one of them, to my mind. The bed proved lumpy. As I lay there, wondering what the devil I could say to George Masterman, I heard voices below my window.
Please listen to me, Francis. I beg you.
No, I've gone too far.
You have found the gravestone. Surely that's enough.
But how did it get here?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Dearest, come away.
I could see their two figures outlined against the moonlit wall. As I watched, she put up her arms and wound them round his neck. The scene promised to become acutely embarrassing. I closed the window and went back to bed. I never sleep well away from home. I lay in considerable discomfort for several hours. In the end, I slid into a horrid dream in which I found myself pursuing Francis Lippiat on a bicycle down a railway track. From time to time he turned his head to look at me and, grinning over the handlebars, cried, "No trains, no trains."
There were no trains!
Come away! Please, come away!
Dragging my mind clear of sleep, I could still hear voices. And I realized one of them actually was Francis Lippiat, and the other Miss Howard. I reached for my watch. To my astonishment, it showed 9:30. I had overslept. For a lunatic moment, I wondered if the two of them had spent the night in the garden. Then it dawned on me that this time the sound was coming from the corridor outside my room.
You promised to be gone by now.
I'm a free agent. I can change my mind.
But last night we both agreed.
I've slept on it since then. I feel as if I belong in Winterset. Why are you following me?
Francis, I came here as your friend.
But it's nothing to do with you.
I wanted to help.
You've been spying on me.
Oh, for heaven's sake. What you told me at the May Day ball was very distressing. I was worried.
No. You came here to head me off. You got here first.
I work rather quicker than you do.
Oh, yes. Now I understand. You're working on me, aren't you, Eleanor?
I'm trying to persuade you.
Oh, yes. Why didn't I realise? When I saw those ink-black eyes of yours. Who are you?
Oh, don't do that. You're hurting my hand.
Who are you? Now, come on, who are you?
I hope I am a friend of yours. Now, please, let's go downstairs.
Answer me. Oh, you haunt my thoughts. You've crept inside my brain. I remember now. It started the day we met. Why did you do it? When did you put a curse on me?
Francis, you know this is absurd. Let go of my wrist.
Would you come back, Eleanor? Is that it? Generation after generation, full of ancient malice.
The maids will hear you now. Now come along, come downstairs.
I'm face to face with evil.
Stop that! Stop that or I shall scream.
I've been sent to put an end to your wickedness.
For God's sake, let go.
I know who you are.
Lippiat! What in the name of heaven is this?
James? You?
Aren't you out of your mind?
Well, sir, you'll not be wanting to stay another night.
Probably not. Excuse me, have you seen Mr. Lippiat?
It's none of my business, thank the Lord.
I am looking for Mr. Lippiat.
Yes, I shouldn't wonder.
Oh, dear me. I suppose Miss Howard...
Ah, now I can tell you where she is. She's gone. Vanished before the milk came without thanking me, though she did leave her money on the table. And while we're on this subject, your bill comes to 4 and 6pence. There's a carrier be leaving from the crossroads if you hurry.
Madam, I am waiting for my friend. I left her swollen with disapproval, standing arms akimbo in the middle of her bar room. The place smelt faintly of beer and carbolic. I walked across the village green and came upon him standing beside a small brackish river.
Dr. James?
Have you anything to say to me?
Why did you come back?
There were no trains.
It's almost comic. You, bursting out of the room in your dressing gown when I thought you were miles away.
I fail to see any humor in the situation. Quite frankly, I consider it the mercy of God that I was there. Francis, what in the name of heaven possessed you? You were about to attack that girl.
I had made a very terrible discovery.
Concerning Miss Howard?
Dr. James, do you believe in reincarnation?
Is that a serious question?
Oh, yes.
Then to answer you, I neither believe nor disbelieve. I am prepared to consider evidence.
Oh, I have evidence. She is a witch.
Bless my soul. I have no particular liking for female undergraduates, but even I should hesitate to call them witches. My dear boy, this is ridiculous. Do calm yourself.
Why did she follow me?
At the risk of pedantry, she did not follow you. She was several days ahead of you.
Yes, and that too. How did she know so much about the stone? How did she find it?
Possibly because, though it pains me to say so, her research work was rather better than yours.
No. She has put a curse on me. Well, you've seen what's happened to me, to my work, to my mind. She is a witch.
The original lady they burnt at Tregarth in Cornwall?
Yes.
Now listen to me. You have been under considerable strain. Some people, perhaps myself, have been urging you on, pushing you too hard. You need rest, medical advice.
No.
Oh, come, Francis. Miss Howard is a perfectly ordinary young woman. If she has been over-interested in you and your affairs, well, I don't deny it. But I consider her object more likely to be matrimony than the black arts.
Matrimony?
It is, I believe, the usual preoccupation of young ladies.
You think she wants to marry me?
That's better. Excellent. Now we can laugh at this. No more talk of witches and magic. We have to get ourselves back to Cambridge.
Oh, I've been very foolish. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It doesn't matter. My dear boy, forget the whole episode. I assure you I have. Now, suppose you go and collect your luggage from the inn, and I will wait for you at the crossroads.
That's tiresome, my dear. I don't seem to have any small silver.
Oh, please keep the change.
Very amiable of you. Just a minute.
Yes?
Lucky I caught you. Letter come from the vicarage. The vicar said he thought it might be someone staying at the Antrobus. Lippiat, you see? Lippiat? Care of the vicarage. Please forward.
That's very odd. My dear Mr. Lippiat,
I hope this finds you. I've no address, save Winterset. Still, Winterset is a small village, and if I throw myself upon the mercies of the vicar... My dear sir, good news. Glorious news. God is gracious, I have found your tombstone. Aha, you are saying. Aha, you are astonished. But I have some time for research, and to my astonishment I find you are right, young fellow. You are right. The Witch's Stone did indeed stand outside the graveyard at Horden in 1791. It was in Horden. Unfortunately, it seems to have disappeared during the Great Flood of 1792. Do not thank me. The discovery of truth is its own reward. Though a small contribution to the bell tower, St. Cuthman's, St. Peter's...
Francis, we really must go. It's getting late.
Listen to this. The stone was in Tregarth in 1691. In 1692, Tregarth was destroyed by flood. The stone then appeared at Horden in 1791. In 1792, Horden was destroyed by a flood. Oh, think. Let the waters rise up. Oh, it's clear to me at last. When the people of Tregarth burnt the woman, she put a curse on them, she and her family. Any place that burned a witch would be destroyed by floodwater.
Every 100 years?
Yes.
Oh, dear me. According to you, this magnetic object, this lodestone, moves about the country?
And why not?
Well, I can think of several reasons why not, one of them being the law of physics.
But you admit it was in Tregarth, and then in Horden, and now it's here in Winterset.
It could be a copy.
Well, suppose it isn't.
Very well, very well. Let us assume your stone is genuinely bewitched. Wherever the confounded thing appears, the place floods.
Yes.
And this unwelcome miracle happens at regular intervals?
Apparently, yes.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
Tregarth flooded 1692, Horden flooded 1792.
Francis, we have John Aubrey's word for it that Tregarth was destroyed on November the 2nd, 1692. You agree?
Of course, and this is November 1892.
Precisely. But today is November the 14th.
Oh.
Oh, indeed. The Ides of March have not only come, they have gone, without even a drop of rain. So much for your theory, I'm afraid.
He had the grace to look abashed, and presently agreed his obsession had got altogether out of hand. The sky had faded to a dull grey pulsating with cloud. Fallen leaves whispered amongst the gravestones. I judged him in no condition to travel, and, with some reluctance, arranged for us to spend another night at the Antrobus Arms.
I don't suppose you want any pudding.
Some cheese, perhaps?
They don't generally ask for cheese.
Oh, I do apologise. That was a disgusting meal.
Well, well. We have it on the authority of the French that the stomach likes sometimes to be surprised. Whether it likes a violent shock is another matter. Now, can we please make an early start in the morning?
Of course.
We have a great deal of work to do.
I know. Dr. James, I want to thank you for all your patience and tolerance.
Oh.
You have been very good to me.
Enlightened self-interest, I assure you. I want those designs.
I must have seemed insane.
A little overwrought, no more.
Well, you'll be glad to hear it's finished. I've got it out of my system. I'm not even drawing the wretched stone anymore.
Capital.
Oh, thanks to you. I think the turning point was the logic of your argument. The way you proved conclusively, from the dates and the timing, that there couldn't be anything sinister. Well, you can't argue with figures.
Fortunately, we can do with a few more absolutes in this uncertain world.
You asked for it. Cheese. Most gentlemen prefer my pudding.
Ah. I'm glad she enlightened me. I might otherwise have taken it for a section of Stonehenge.
Mine hostess had put me in a different bedroom. It was every bit as uncomfortable as the first. As I lay there, a thought crossed my mind. A rather horrid thought, to do with time, dates. Time, dates. Tregarth had been flooded on November the 2nd, 1692. Why should that fact disturb me? I sat up in bed. 1692. Oh dear me. In 1692, they would have been using the Julian calendar, not our modern Gregorian one. As I recall, England fell in line with the continent in the middle of the 18th century. To do this, they had to lose 12 days from the year 1751. They did it by the simple expedient of calling November the 2nd, November the 14th. But in that case, bless my soul, November the 2nd in 1692 would be November the 14th in 1892. And today is the 14th. Oh, dear, dear, dear. One thing I determined. I was not going to pass that piece of unwelcome information on to Mr. Lippiat. He would read heaven knows what into it. As I stood by the window trying to get a little air, I was astonished to see him down below, standing outside the inn. I leant over the windowsill and called, "Lippiat, Lippiat." He paid no attention. I pulled on my dressing gown and rushed outside.
Francis,
Yes?
what in the name of wonder are you doing?
Sir?
Are you all right?
I feel unwell.
Go back to bed at once.
Listen.
You will most certainly catch pneumonia.
Oh, can you hear something? It's like a tap dripping.
It's been raining.
Can't you hear it?
The trees are wet.
It's getting louder.
There's been a rainstorm. The air is very damp.
No, listen.
Wind shaking the branches.
No.
It's rain pouring down the gutters.
Why didn't you believe me?
Francis!
Let the waters rise up!
The next moment the ground heaved and rippled, and a great spurt of water shot up from the graveyard.
Dear God! Run! Run! Raise the alarm! It's a flood! Wake the village! Get help! Get the people out!
Taken at the flood!
The wall of the churchyard has collapsed!
Flood tide!
Quick! Over there! There's a light!
What's happened?
Must be a storm.
It's only the river.
Oh, my God, there's water running down the street.
Don't go out.
Well, someone's got to get help.
Come back here.
Mind the children.
The water's getting under the door.
Please remain calm! Make everybody go up to the top floor of their houses!
There's water bubbling up all over the graves!
Don't stop to collect anything! Can someone get across to the vicarage? Tell them to ring the church bell!
A skeleton bursting through the surface of the earth!
Where are you going?
Move the cattle.
Jem, don't leave me.
Where's my Jenny? Has anyone seen my Jenny?
Ladders, boy, ladders.
Rising past the window.
Oh, Mother, I'm frightened.
Get out on the roof.
I can't. That's a cripple. I can't move him.
Who can face the deep waters?
Help me. Help me. Oh, please, somebody help me. I can't lift me, Dad. Oh, won't somebody help me?
Look to the horses.
Leave the animals! Save yourselves!
The morning dawned on a scene of quite appalling devastation. The water had drained back into the earth, leaving thick mud and broken trees and smashed masonry right across the village. When the final count was made and a report presented to the authorities, it emerged that 4 buildings had been destroyed, 8 rendered uninhabitable, numerous cows and sheep had been drowned, and 11 people were dead.
Dead?
I'm very sorry, Colonel Lippiat.
Details?
Like to bury the boy here?
I'm afraid that will not be possible.
What?
The fact is, they have not found his body.
Oh, God.
The other 10 people are accounted for, but Francis, your nephew, must have been swept away by the flood. He was last seen by me. He showed great courage and disregard for his personal safety. He simply walked through the bubbling water as if it was not there.
Bloody heroics.
I beg your pardon?
What do they do it for?
A sense of duty, perhaps. He was a very talented man, a great loss.
What, to art?
To you, I imagine. And to society. We are the poorer for his going. You have all my sympathy.
Well, that's the end of it.
It was not, as it turned out, entirely the end of it. 2 years later, I chanced to be in the reading room of the British Museum and found myself face to face with a young woman. She stared at me across the catalogues and then said,
Dr. James.
Madam?
You've forgotten me. Eleanor Howard.
Bless my soul, of course. Winterset, the flood.
I think perhaps we should talk outside.
Yes. Come into the main hall. And how are you, Miss Howard?
Busy on research, as I imagine you are.
You heard about the flood. You heard he died.
Yes, I did.
In justice to the dead, I think I should tell you that he bitterly regretted that extraordinary attack on you. He was not well.
I know.
He was suffering from delusions brought on by overwork. He saw you as some kind of witch.
Francis thought I was a witch.
So and more. He believed you were the reincarnation of the Tregarth witch.
I see. Yes. The trouble with reincarnation, it always seems to me, is that you wouldn't know you were reincarnated. So it would be rather pointless.
Poor Francis. What a waste. He would have made a brilliant artist.
Yes, but he was no good at research, was he?
Possibly not.
He never seemed to realize that a witch can be either male or female. In Scotland, as a matter of fact, they were generally male.
I don't entirely follow you.
The Tregarth witch was male. I've thought so all along. And only recently I came across letters which refer to the Tregarth witch hunt and a curious stone put up by a woman in memory of her son.
Her son?
Whose name is given as Francis Lippiat.
Bless my soul. If he had known...
Oh, that's the whole point, don't you see? He didn't know. I'm not a witch, Dr. James. But he was.
Closing time, please. Closing time in half an hour.
I neither believe nor disbelieve. I am, however, always prepared to examine evidence. During the long vacation, curiosity took me back to Winterset. I thought I might re-examine that strange memorial. It wasn't there. It must have been destroyed by the flood. Only, it was a great slab of stone, deeply rooted in ironwork. And it wasn't there. You do see what really worries me. Where has he gone?
That was The Lodestone by Sheila Hodgson, with David March as M.R. James, Mark Straker as Francis Lippiat, and Moir Leslie as Eleanor Howard. George Masterman was played by Christopher Good, Colonel Lippiat by Stephen Thorne, the Reverend Matthew Bodmin by Geoffrey Whitehead, and the Reverend Simon Mullins by Philip Sully. Joan Matheson played the landlady of the Antrobus, and Joan Walker, the village woman. The Lodestone was directed by David Johnston.